Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show with your host Ram. First of all, thank you very much for the tremendous encouragement that I'm getting on this cricket show. Well, the first thing that I would like to start off with is yesterday's match between the first match, which was a curtain raiser of the T20 World Cup played between the host Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe. The Ajanta Mendes, I would say that T20 World Cup has started on a very strong note with Ajanta Mendes, the host team, Sri Lanka's spinner, the mystery spinner, coming into the team after a gap of probably 8 months and putting up a T20 record as far as bowling was concerned. 4 overs, 2 maidens, 8 runs and 6 wickets. The best figures in T20 international history. Initially also he was the one who was holding the record with 6 for 16, and he went through that record, and the Zimbabwe batsmen were totally mesmerized by his bowling, and Zimbabwe had a very sorry loss to Sri Lanka. Well, now moving ahead, today there were 2 matches played. One match which is already over, that was between Australia and Ireland, which everyone was looking forward to, because Australia, as you know, against Ireland, they fell below the rankings, they below Ireland, so that was very important. But right now there is a game going on between India and Afghanistan, and let me tell you, the Afghanistan bowlers have done a wonderful job to restrict the mighty Indians to just 159 for 5 of 20 overs. I have to really credit the Afghanistan for their bowling. And now what's happening? The batting is also really threatening the Indian bowlers, because Zahir Khan, the prime strike bowler, 2 overs, has gone for 16 runs already. Pathan has been removed out of the attack. Balaji is into service. Balaji seems to have a semblance of respect there, as the openers, Afghanistan openers, in trying to reach 160 to win the match, are doing a wonderful job. But as I am talking right now, their main batsman, Mohammad Shahzad, the opener, has just been dismissed. Balaji was skipping the ball up to the batsman. This time it's gone. It was a very loose shot being played by Mohammad Shahzad. He actually spooned the catch over mid-on. Yuvraj Singh took an easy catch, and Mohammad Shahzad, the opener, is looking dangerous today, let me tell you. He had crashed Zahir Khan for 2 fours, and he was looking good. In fact, one of those strokes was the helicopter shot, as Mohammad Shahzad said that he is known as the Afghanistan MS, like how India's MS Dhoni is, and MS Dhoni is his favorite, and he wanted to perfect the helicopter shot. And what a determination, I would say, Mohammad Shahzad. Mohammad Shahzad came in and played the helicopter shot over mid-wicket of the bowling of Zahir Khan, and that would have given him a lot of confidence, and to do it to a man whom he likes the most, who is standing behind the wickets, that would have been a great feeling. So Mohammad Shahzad, let me say this, keep it up. He's just gone, caught Yuvraj Singh ball, Balaji for 18 of 16 balls with 3 fours. Right now, the captain of the Afghanistan team, Navroz Mangal, is not out on 7. Karim Sadiq has just reached the crease. I will come back to that later. Initially, let's look at the match between Australia and Ireland. Now, Australia and Ireland, I would say it was a very needle match. In fact, there were a lot of words exchanged between the Australian and Ireland players. Probably Australians were the most riled, I would say, because they probably were having the feeling that they went below Ireland, and probably Ireland would have fancied their chances. So basically, Ireland were the ones who batted first. Shane Watson, the Australian bowler, was given the new ball, and well, he really surprised one and all, and especially surprised William Porterfield, the Ireland captain, by bowling a bouncer first up, and Porterfield was gone. He fended at it, caught by Stark with the bowling of Watson for a duck, and that was the first wicket. After that, Peter Sterling was out for 7. Ed Joyce contributing 16 of 18 balls with 3 fours, and then it was left in. Wilson also left early with Brad Hogg coming in and picking up his wicket. But Neil O'Brien, the Bryan brothers, were the ones who really gave the impetus to the innings, slashing 52 of 7 overs before Neil O'Brien made 20 of 24 balls with 2 fours, and Kevin O'Brien was looking a bit dangerous, but his wicket was taken by Watson, as Watson not only hit at the start, he also came in the middle and picked up the O'Brien batters, which was very vital, and he was gone for 35 of 29 balls with 5 fours. Cusack remained unbeaten on 15 of 14 balls, and Neil Jones hit the solitary six of the Ireland innings, not out on 14 of 10 balls. 123 for 7 was what Ireland finished with, and the bowling, Shane Watson 4 overs no maiden, 3 for 26, bowled superbly. He also came in and hammered 51 with a bat of 30 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixes. A tremendous performance from Shane Watson, netting him the man of the match. Mitchell Starc 4 overs 2 for 20. Cummins bowled 4 overs 29. He was a bit costly there. Maxwell bowled 2 overs for 12 runs on 1 wicket. Daniel Christian 2 overs went for 11. Brad Hawke 4 overs no maiden, 1 for 22. As far as Australia were concerned, for Australia it was not difficult at all. In fact, they completed the victory in the 16th over with initially David Warner and Shane Watson really setting the pace for Australia by smashing 60 runs in the 8th over itself. And let me also tell you something. As far as just going back to the Ireland's innings, Kevin O'Brien, absolutely, probably a lot of words were spoken to him, probably trying to really, really trying to, like sort of irritate him. But Kevin O'Brien, after the talking was done by the Australian players, he smashed 2 boundaries of the bowling of Mitchell Starc. One was past cover, and the other was from the other onside, I suppose. So that was what, as I said, this was a needle match basically between Australia and Ireland. A lot of words were exchanged between both the batsmen, and Australia, well, as far as the batting was concerned, as I said, David Warner and Shane Watson set the pace, putting on 60 for the first wicket in the 8th over. David Warner was the first wicket to go, bowling of Dockrell, 26 of 23 balls with 4 fours. Michael Hussey was out for 10, clean ball, LBW to Kevin O'Brien. But Shane Watson was the man who started smashing these 4s and 6s. He was run out for 51 of 30 balls, 5 4s and 3 6s when he has basically done the job. It was just for Cameron White and the captain George Bailey to come in and just give the finishing touches, just finish off the match. So Cameron White finished with an unbeaten 22 of 19 balls with 3 4s. Bailey was not out on 6 of 8 balls with 1 4. 125 for 3. Australia winning this match by 7 wickets. And as far as the bowling is concerned, Rankin 4 overs cost him 28 runs. Johnston was costly, could bowl only 2 overs, which cost him 21 runs. Cusack bowled 2 overs for 10 runs. Dockrell 3.1 overs no maiden, 1 for 31 for George Dockrell. Sterling 1 over for 13, and Kevin O'Brien 3 overs no maiden, 1 for 18. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to give you the update right now as to what is happening between Afghanistan and India. Afghanistan currently are going well. They are 33 for 1 after 5 overs. They need 127 runs in the balance 15 overs. It's a clip of 8.46. Currently, the captain Nowroz Mangal is not out on 12 of 13 balls with 1 4, and Karim Sadiq is not out on 1. Now, this match, I know people are all looking at the T20 World Cup, but for me, as a host of this Cricket Happening show, cricket is something very dear to me, so I need to cover all the matches. Now, I'm going to talk to you about a very interesting match which happened today, and it was a bit surprising too when I saw that, because when the World Cup is going on, how come the warm-up matches are going? Yes, there was one warm-up match which was played today in the ICC World 2020, and this match was between England and Pakistan, where the final verdict was England winning by 15 runs. But let me tell you, I have to credit England for this, because England themselves made only 111 of 19.3 overs. They were all out for 19.3 overs. But what England did best was to roll out Pakistan for just 96 runs. A tremendous effort there. Just because I want to go and cover the Afghanistan-India game, I'll just tell you, England innings all out for Nelson, 111. The highest scorer being Luke Wright, who came 1 drop, 38 of 36 balls with 4 fours. The bowling, 4 for 14 for Saeed Ajmal. But as far as England were concerned, they rolled out Pakistan for 96. The highest scorer for Pakistan being Asad Shafiq with 20 of as many balls with 2 fours. 96 for 9 was the final score for the Pakistan, and the wickets were taken by Danny Briggs, the left-arm spinner. Absolutely impressive. 4 overs, 1 maiden, 15 runs and 3 wickets, and 3 wickets for 14 for Jay Dernbash. His variations were very difficult to pick for the Pakistani batsman. 2 wickets for 12 runs to Stuart Broad, and Samit Patel 1 for 21. So now leaving here, now I'm going to be all the while giving you some cricket commentary and also talking to you about this match between Afghanistan and India. Well, as far as Afghanistan and India were concerned, let me tell you, it was Afghanistan who actually won the toss, and they inserted the Indians. And as far as India were concerned, let me first credit the bowlers, the Afghanistan bowlers. Shapur Zadran, the left-arm pace bowler, was bowling superbly. He was getting the ball to move to, and Dawlat Zadran. In fact, Shapur Zadran got an early victim as Gautam Gambhir played on to his wicket. So the bowling of Shapur Zadran for 10 of 8 balls with 1-4. And let me tell you, both the bowlers were bowling excellently. Shapur Zadran in particular, a bit costly, but still he was swinging the ball both ways. Dawlat Zadran was also doing a good job. Virendra Sehwag and Virat Kohli at the crease. Virendra Sehwag was the next to go as Shapur Zadran got a ball to really leave Virendra Sehwag. Let me tell you, that was the beauty of a delivery which Sehwag tried to cut, and all that he could do was edge on to the wicketkeeper, Mohammad Shahzad, taking the catch, and he was walking for 8, and India were 22 for 2 at that stage. After that, Virat Kohli was joined by Yuvraj Singh. Yuvraj Singh stamped his signature on the game with a beautiful 6 that he hit off the bowling of Shapur Zadran. And Virat Kohli, as usual, he is the most consistent player for India, and he continued to do so. And Virat Kohli contributed 50 runs of 39 balls with 4 fours and 2 sixes. Yuvraj Singh was out for 18 of 20 balls with 1 4, and Suresh Raina in the end contributing a very, very useful 38 of 33 balls with 6 fours, along with Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who remained unbeaten on 18 of 9 balls with 2 fours and 1 6. Rohit Sharma was not out on 159 for 5 of 20 overs. One has to really credit the Afghanistani bowlers for bowling. I would say that Afghanistan would have probably picked up more wickets and also restricted India more if the catches had been taken. Similarly, like how Zimbabwe gave it up against Sri Lanka yesterday, a similar thing happened. The bowlers were not backed up well by the fielders, and that was the real problem. Otherwise, I thought Afghanistan did a wonderful job. Look at the bowling figure. Shapur Zadran was so impressive with his left-arm paceman. He's a tall guy, and he had a very good action too. 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 33, his figures. Dawlat Zadran, 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 25. I thought he bowled very well. In fact, he picked up the wicket of Virat Kohli. Gulbuddin Naib, 2 overs, none for 15. Karim Sadiq bowled 4 overs, 1 for 33. Mohammad Nabi, the off-spinner, was very impressive. It was a bit of a gamble, I thought, that to bring Mohammad Nabi to bowl the 20th over. In 2020 cricket, you need to have your pace bowler bowling the 20th over. But Mohammad Nabi was the man. But Mohammad Nabi, let me tell you, he really reposed the faith that the captain had on him. Even though Dhoni crashed the last ball 6, even though that happened, I thought Mohammad Nabi bowled well. 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 35. Samila Shenwari, 2 overs, no maiden, none for 16, the right arm leggy. Now, let's see what's happening with Afghanistan. As I said, Afghanistan, Mohammad Shahzad played a wonderful innings of 18 of 16 balls with 3 fours, looking very dangerous. Let me tell you, Zahir Khan, the prime strike bowler, was really put onto the ramp, I would say, because Zahir Khan, 2 overs, no maiden, none for 16. Irfan Pathan, 2 overs, cost him 13. The person who has bowled well is Balaji. Currently bowling his second over. He has given away 6 runs, but he has, most importantly, he has picked up the wicket of the opener. And the very prolific batsman from Afghanistan, Mohammad Shahzad, was out for 18 of 16 balls with 3 fours. Navroz Mangal, the captain, is doing well right now. Not out on 15 of 15 balls with 1 4. Karim Sadiq is batting on 2. 36 for 1. We are in the 6th over. So let's see whether, as long as my YouTube broadcast goes, I'll try to keep up this running commentary. Well, Afghanistan 34 for 1 currently. We are into the 6th over right now, and the bowler here is it's going to be Lakshmipati Balaji. Let me just see whether I can refresh it. Yes, we are into the 6th over. In fact, Navroz Mangal has hit a 6, a massive 6. What a shot from Navroz Mangal, the captain. This was the last ball of the power play, and Navroz Mangal has actually swept Balaji high over the mid-wicket boundary. What a shot from Navroz Mangal. One has to really appreciate that. This is something, you can't see it in the, you wouldn't say this is something which is coming out of real technical cricket. But what a shot. You can sweep spinners. I've never seen a person actually sweep Balaji for a 6, and that 2 over mid-wicket. Tremendous shot from Navroz Mangal. Well, are we going to see have a game here? 44 for 1, dear fans, friends and subscribers. Unfortunately, I've got to leave you. Right now, Rohit Sharma has been pressed into the attack. I think India are under real pressure here. Afghanistan, we really have a game here. Afghanistan are a very talented bunch, and I think we are going to have a superb game here. Let's see how it goes. Unfortunately, I will have to leave you, dear fans, friends and subscribers. It has been a pleasure bringing you the Cricket Happening show. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.